everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Catherine and today's video is going to be all about my version of the curly hair method and how I finally managed to tame my curly hair and have it last more than one day, all without creating waste. So if you want to see how I do that, make sure you stay tuned. So to begin with, a little bit of a background on my hair. Now, I have always had curly hair since being a little baby Catherine to now a giant adult Catherine. I have always had ringlet hair, usually very curly at the bottom and straight on the top. But recently it's starting to get a bit more of a curl higher up, so we're making progress over time. I don't know if it's going to get curlier than this, but I'm very happy with my progress so far. But of course, I have tried and tested every anti-frizz product under the sun and every kind of curl boosting method. So I wanted to share with you today the method that I have found finally works for my hair and how I've managed to not create waste while doing so. Now, my curly hair method starts the day before I need to wash my hair. So we've got to plan ahead a little bit with this one. The reason for this is because I have two things that I like to do. The first is to leave on an overnight hair treatment, or I like to do a 20-minute hair mask before my shower. So the first option is the overnight hair treatment. I like to use olive oil. Now, I spoke about olive oil in my nail care routine video. Olive oil is actually really great for the hair. It helps build the strength of the hair by 4. If it snaps pretty easily, then this treatment is going to be a really great option for you. So what I like to do is I will pour some olive oil into a glass, smooth it all over my hair, especially into the roots as well. And I know it sounds a bit intimidating putting oil onto your roots, but bear with me, it's going to be all right. It's going to help really hydrate your scalp, and of course you need a healthy scalp for healthy hair. I like to then plait my hair just so it's easier to sleep on. Then if you have one, put on a microfiber turban. It does all the work while you sleep, and then you can wake up in the morning the next day and wash it out. So if you do suffer with drier or weaker hair, then definitely try this olive oil overnight. And what's great about it is you already have it in the house. If you do go to bulk stores, then you can buy it in bulk so it can be completely waste free. It's just a really great option all round. The second option was the hair mask. The hair mask that I choose is a really good hair mask for just smoothing any frizz. So if you are someone that suffers with that kind of over the top halo frizz, then this is a really nice one to help just smooth and tame that part of the hair. The hair mask that I like to use, you will have seen in my Lush haul video, and that is the Jasmine and Henna Hair Fluff Ease hair mask. That is such a mouthful. I probably said it wrong. Now, this one's super easy. You use it when your hair is dry and you just put it on, and then you'll leave it on your hair to soak for 20 minutes. As you can see, I like to just pop it all over my hair and then just put it in a little bun and just carry on doing what I need to do until it's time to get in the shower. Now we've either left our oil in overnight or we've used our hair mask, it is time to get in the shower. My shower routine is completely zero waste, so I use my shampoo and my conditioner. At the moment, the shampoo I'm using again is from Lush, and I'm using the Trichomania. So this one's a really great one for curly hair because it's got lots of coconut cream, so it's super intense for moisture, which is what curly hair needs. Because as my hairdresser once told me, curly hair is thirsty hair. So make sure you are buying a zero waste shampoo that's got some lovely oils in that are going to really hydrate the hair. Now, the difference with my shampoo and a traditional shampoo for the curly hair method is that this solid bar of shampoo does have a little bit of SLS in, which are sulfates. Now, many people try to completely avoid sulfates for curly hair, but for me, I have very thin curly hair. So when I use a sulfate-free shampoo, it makes my hair look very greasy and it makes it stick to the top of my head. Again, it's each to their own. If you want to try a sulfate-free shampoo bar, there are quite a few options. I did try co-washing for about 4 months during lockdown and I just had such a bad time with it. It didn't matter which one I used, how many times I used it, how I used it, it just did not work for my hair. Because like I said, it's very thin. I'm very blessed that it's curly because it makes it look thicker than it is, but yeah, it just didn't work for me. Using those olive oil treatments and hair masks counteract any damage that the SLS would do to my scalp. If you have really tried it and you don't get on with it, I would recommend a zero waste shampoo bar, because they do have a very small amount of SLS in comparison to a traditional shampoo. So definitely give that a go if you want to. In terms of my conditioner, at the moment I am just using a neem oil solid bar conditioner. I will put some in the link in the description if you want to try this for yourself, but this is the best conditioner that I've used so far. Again, another difference between my curly hair method and the curly hair method that I've seen some people do is brushing in the shower. I personally don't like brushing my hair in the shower because I have found that I lose so much hair when I do it. So what I like to do is I will brush my hair before I get in the shower and after I get in the shower, and those are the only times that I will brush my hair, apart from my fringe. But if I do use a brush, I just lose too much. And again, like I said, I've got very thin hair, so I try not to lose hair where I can. If you did use the olive oil treatment, then you may need to wash your hair a couple of times to get the oil out. I've found that the sweet spot is either 2 or 3 washes, so make sure you are giving your scalp a really good massage and maybe give it an extra go just to be safe. So now we have made it through the shower, we've had hard treatment. Now in terms of drying, if I have the whole day to let my hair dry, if it's a day off or on the weekend, then all I will do is use my hands to squeeze out any excess water and then just scrunch it with my hands. If I'm in a bit of a rush, then I would like to dry my hair a little bit more. So what I will do is I will get the microfiber towel and I will just use it to scrunch my hair up and to encourage those curls, to make them seem a little bit more bolder and to squeeze the excess liquid out of the hair. Once I have scrunched my hair and encouraged those curls, now all is left to do is for me to leave it to dry. But for the front of my hair, as you know, I've got bangs, so I will comb it to the side and pin it with a bobby pin. The reason for this is that I have about 3 different cow slick points across the front of my hair, so I have to encourage it to go one way so that when I style it forward, it doesn't completely part in 3 different places. My hair's a nightmare, guys. So this is what I've been dealing with. Once the rest of my hair is dry, then I will go on to styling my fringe, which for this I have been using my Babyliss rotating hairdryer. This is the only hairdryer that I have been able to use on my hair that doesn't make it frizzy. I see a lot of people doing the curly hair method using a diffuser on a regular hairdryer, but unfortunately it just does not work for me. I still get super frizzy hair along the top, so I just tend to stay away from it. Now, throughout my time as a curly headed girl, I have tried so many different ways of sleeping with my curly hair. For ages I was just using a French plait before I go to bed, as you will have seen in my nighttime routine video, but what I've been doing most recently is just popping my head up with a scrunchie. Now yes, it is not the most attractive thing in the world, having a pineapple sort of ponytail on your head, but girls, if you've got curly hair, I have found that it is the best method for me. So I will literally tie it up right on top of my head. I'll pull my fringe back as well, so then my hair is out of my face when I do my skincare routine, and then you are good to go for the night. This, when I first started doing this, it killed me inside because I just wanted to brush my hair into the ponytail. I hate the feeling of a ponytail that hasn't been brushed into, but I have gotten used to it and now I'm so glad that I started doing it. I'm on day 2 of my hair right now, and honestly I have never in my life been able to have curls more than one day, and that was because I was always brushing it. Now, by putting it in a ponytail on top of your head, you are allowing the curls to stay completely untouched. Obviously you'll sleep on them, but it doesn't affect them too much. Now I hope that this works for you as much as it does for me, because what I'll do is I'll just take it out and then all I have to do is give my hair a shake, and guys, it's so wonderful. Having thin hair, I have never had volume ever, even if I buy thickening hair root treatments, or even if I go to a hairdresser and they're like, let me cut layers in your hair, that'll give you volume. It doesn't. So I will just take it out, give it a shake, separate any of the curls that have clung together during the day. So this is when I will use either my R&B or Goddess hair moisturizer, and I just put a tiny bit on the fingertips, and I will not thoroughly brush my hair with my fingers, but lightly, just kind of comb the fluffy bits, and then again, scrunching is your best friend. Just scrunch the hair up and try and encourage that curl to come back. Like I said, this is the first time in my life that I have had hair that I can wear down more than once after washing it, and it has changed my life. With this curly hair method of being able to wear my hair down for multiple days, I am now finding myself washing my hair around every 3 days, which is crazy because I used to have to do it every other day. So I've definitely extended it by doing this curly hair method, and I'm really pleased with how it looks. My hair, like I said, usually is only curly about this part and then flat here, but it is slowly creeping up, so hopefully maybe one day we'll get some curl up here, who knows. We'll just have to wait and see. I love this routine because, like I said, you are creating minimal waste, but you're still getting the benefits of the curly hair method. I hope that this works for you, and if you have any tips that are zero waste and good for curly hair that I haven't tried, then definitely leave some comments below because I really appreciate it. If you are really struggling, don't give up because you will find something that works for your hair. You will get there, I promise. If you found value in this video, then please give it a thumbs up because it helps other people find my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video on Sunday. Bye!